Alright. There we go. Is the printer still not gonna participate though? Printer dipped. That's fine. Whatever. The print's almost done, so that annoying clicking will be done soon as well. Anyway, back to me trying to like fucking actually work on shit. Hello. I'm getting bullied by technology. Yeah. The music right now, I think I got it back up. It's just like lo-fi nonsense. Because yeah, my Bluetooth adapter died. So I have my music. So I'm gonna be jamming out to my music. You guys get whatever. So like, yeah, if alerts or whatever happen on the stream, I won't be able to hear them either because I'm not able to hear my actual computer. Anyway. Oh yeah, and the printer will stop doing that soon. I enabled a setting on it that I deeply regret enabling because I was like, okay, it told me it would make it print better. But for the time lapse now, every time it finishes a layer, it goes and puts like the nozzle back at the home position, takes a picture, and then brings it back out. And that click noise is every time it's doing that. I forgot about the click noise when I enabled that. It's got, how long? It's got 15 minutes on it, so we'll be free of that soon. Soon, TM. Anyway, how are you doing on this? It's Monday over there, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna message you. Okay, that still counts as the day before. I'm just like really fucking oblivious to the world around me if I'm not like specifically like paying attention to something because I was looking at pictures from Evansingen and I was like, why is that guy a zebra? And I'm like, how long has this been a thing? And how many times have I missed it? Like, huh? Dude, I was just like so confused. And I'm like, wait, what? Huh? Huh? Yeah. Like, fucking props, dude, because that looks fucking miserable to have to do that much makeup. But yeah, I was like, I'm sorry. How did I miss the zebra? Oh. Okay. Let's see. Oh, did my... I'm still trying to figure out like how YouTube streaming works. I thought I had my chats open, but I don't. I can see it, but like I can't type in there. But hello, person in YouTube chat. Dude, I want to talk to him because it's like, how soon after deciding to do that did you regret making that your look? Because doing that much fucking makeup has to be miserable. Yeah. Does he end up like sweating it off like I imagine he would? Oh God, I have so many questions. Like I want to know, like, what kind of paint is it? And like, What's the deal? Like, how does he do it himself? Does somebody else do it for him? My cat is now adding to this by screaming. Because that's just what I need, is him also to be a problem. Because he's like, you know what? You don't have enough going on right now. Why don't you just deal with me screaming as well? That sounds great. Okay. Anyway. Okay, now I have the YouTube chats open, so I can moderate those if need be. But anyway, hello again, YouTube chat person. Let's see. Yeah, he sweats it off, yeah. It's, I'm gonna have to do a bunch of tests to try to... Okay. 60 to 90 minutes, okay. That's better. Yeah, just doing solid black on the back is definitely better. So I'm guessing it's water-based paint then, because like... Oh my god, for my Nidalee cosplay, I just have like a few like white markings. Like there's one here, there's one like on my arm, there's like two here. And like that takes me like an hour to do them because like, yeah, it's just, oh my god, it's a lot. What am I doing right now? I'm just fucking yapping. UV? Yeah. I have a friend who's going to be doing a Demon Hunter cosplay from World of Warcraft, and they have like body runes, and I found the UV based paint for her because I was like, if we get that far that we have like time to even entertain the idea of her doing the runes, then we'll use the UV green and they'll glow in certain contexts. I have, you might have seen it on my Instagram, I have like the UV reactive eyeliner stuff that I got for this cosplay. And anyway, once I stop yapping, I'm going to be working on the detail pieces for my armor. That's what I need to do. But I had to ask about the fucking zebra, because I was just like, huh? Very, very like caught off guard by zebra, and yeah. Yeah, but still, that's so long to do makeup. Like, thankfully for this, when I'm going to be painting myself green, I'm going to be wearing a bodysuit that has like a little bit of a turtleneck, so I'm only going to be painting myself from here up, which, like, that's kind of normal makeup already, so like it'll be fine. But I do also have to attach a lace front wig. And yeah, like, and it sucks because like I want to cosplay the character in other contexts, but I have to figure out like arm socks for that part of the body paint. But yeah, like I'm sure he has looked up all the tutorials, but like immediately as a cosplayer I'm just like, oh god, that poor guy. I'm so glad I have my music in my ear, even if you guys don't. Because I get to listen to my silly German shit still. Yeah. That is also a part of it. Yeah! I saw that. It figures, you know, people gotta do what they gotta do, but it was just like, oh, he's gone. He's moving on to something else, I assume. Okay. Yeah, I only saw that, like, you know, that they'll miss him. I didn't see any further context. So, if you have additional context, I would love to know. Yeah, like, that's a long time to be doing a thing. So, like, I understand wanting to move on, but yeah, I was sad to see that. Alright, so yeah, this is where I'm at with the armor. He's just dropping touring in general. That makes sense too. Oh yeah. I don't know if I posted this, but touring seems like it's really fucking brutal, so like yeah, that makes sense to not want to be touring anymore. But anyway, this is the instruction manual for the beating heart that I got for if I ever get to do a stage performance with this. Because I have to steal somebody's heart. So, anyway. Okay. Okay, so that person's just changing responsibilities, but yeah. That's, yeah. It's crazy that he kept it up for so long, but yeah, it's gotta be fucking brutal to tour. Like, just in terms of, you know, family and whatever. I don't know if I could handle being away from my cats that much either. Like, you're just out for a while. Baby photos, oh my god. Yeah. Okay, that needs to go over there. I need to shut the fuck up and start cutting stuff out, I think. Yeah, so, basically, like, I pinned the stuff onto the shoe armor so I could see if I was happy with it, and there's, like, a couple spots that, like, I need to make stuff a little longer. Yeah. I should probably just go ahead and... no, I'll just do extra on that edge and then cut it off after I glue it. So let me just cut where I need to cut. I'm not really sure how I'm going to be doing the spikes on the front of the shoe. I don't think they're going to be that big, but there are going to be spikes. I was thinking about making them like just foam, so if I do kick anybody, they're squishy. But at the same time, it would be easier for me if they weren't foam. I could just make them out of Warbler scrap. And maybe if you're walking in front of me, you should move faster. Because if the Death Knight has caught up to you, then that's on you. We'll see. Cross that bridge when we get to it. Right now, we're focusing on the other details. Man, I think I don't have shuffle on, so it's just going through a bunch of Asp songs right now, and I'm just sitting here thinking like, man, I really need to see them live. How far along on this? Not very. Like I've basically just worked on the wig, which I don't have a whole lot to show for that yet because it still needs a ton of work. But with the shoe armor, this is nice because I'm figuring out the shapes, getting it all sorted out, and just kind of making progress. So hopefully I can get all of this kind of assembled tonight for the 2 pieces of the shoe armor. And then I think I'm going to jump to working on the thigh armor because I have questions in my brain on how I'm going to do part of the shin armor. So I'm going to just skip over that for now, while I ponder that one, because yeah, I'm trying not to use too much of my precious, expensive plastic stuff. So I'm like contemplating if I can do what I need to do on the shin without committing that much Warbler to it. But the more I think about it, I'm just like, I think I'm gonna have to. But like the shin armor is really big. So that, like, that's just a lot of, let's see, where did I throw it? Oh, it's back here. But yeah, like, covering this piece times 2, like, yeah, you can see, like, big surface area. So, if I can avoid covering the entire thing, that's what I'm gonna try to do. But I've just been, like, puzzling it out in my head, like, trying to figure out, okay, if I do that, how do I do that? And how does that interact with, like, the piece that goes on the front? So yeah, getting back to that problem later, because that's a complicated problem. Let's see. Gotta mark right and left. Right. And left. And right. And left. Okay. I need to fix my situation under my table too. I tried using it as like storage under the table, but it kind of fucked up my ability to scoot real close in, because like now there's too much bullshit under the table for me to scoot in, so probably need to change that. Okay. Oh, could you guys hear that neck pop? I think the microphone like reacted, but I never know. God, is that print not fucking done yet? Okay. Alright, I gotta turn on shuffle. There we go. Oh, my flashlight's on too. Oh, you did? Okay. This is so weird. I get this like notification that like Stream Elements has like community guideline violations on TikTok when I try to like stream on there, and then it just kicks me out. But like when I go try to find out any more about it, it's like nothing happened, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm just not doing that for now. Whatever. I'm just trying to do the multi-stream shit and be a good streamer. Oh god. It's done. We don't have to listen to that stupid fucking sound anymore. Okay. That print's gonna need to cool off, but then I can show you guys. I am printing that for my nephew. And I might print one for my brother as well, because it's kind of cool. Because basically everybody this year is getting 3D printed stuff for Christmas, because up until last Thursday I was extremely unemployed. But basically it's one of these, but like bigger. It's like a little fidget toy that's like a little, you know, stick shift gearbox, and you can like pop it into place. And I tested it and I tried to break this, because like it will be going to a small child, and I wasn't able to break it, so it's like, okay, this should be child-proof. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger too, but yeah, I couldn't break this piece off or like get it out of there or anything. So pretty good design by the person who uploaded it. I tried really fucking hard to like get this out of here. See, like that's how like hard I had to do that, and I kind of cut myself a little. But like that's, I figure anything can break like that. Yeah. But if it's not good enough, if it's not child safe, then yeah. Kids are demons. Yes, I know. They're horrible. That's why I don't have any. But my brother has one with his girlfriend, or sorry, they have gotten married now. The whole engagement to marriage was very short because they just basically went to a court and did it because she's expecting in April. So yeah, but it's like, cool, glad for you, happy for you. I'm going to be the weird aunt that I was always meant to be. Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be again, right. Okay, so let's just set the left ones way over here for now, because we're not going to mess with them right now. I'm going to get the stencils out of the way, and then I have a small piece of foam. There we go. Okay, let's see. Can I fit any of this nonsense onto here? I think I can. So I was actually gonna, like, cut those off and just do them separately so that I can position them well. And I might do the same thing with these. So we're gonna just go ahead and do that right now, since I think I cleared all the trash ones off. God, every time I'm listening to songs by Asp and it gets back to the album that I've translated half of, because it's 2 fucking discs, I'm just like, man, I should really finish that. And then it's like, oh my god, the song that I stalled on is just like tedious as hell, because it's just, it's a story, so it's like not like translating a normal song, so it's really difficult. And I was like, oh my god, I think I have it translated, I just haven't done the video part of it, and it's just like, I kind of wanted to give myself some like space on that one and have like a few translated so I can just sit down and like crank out video, because it would be nice to have it completed, but like, holy fuck. It's all I'm just trying to make use of old scraps. And I'll be able to cut the little details out of the remainder too. Yeah, it's one of those things that like, it's fun, and then it's like the next one you pick is just really tedious and you're like, oh my god, I just don't wanna. Because video editing can be really annoying, and then like, yeah. Okay, so this is the one I needed to make it just a little longer. So we just continue that line for a little bit, and we'll just call it there. And yeah, like I need to be better about like German lessons too. I've been using because Duolingo is stinky hot doo-doo. I've been using Lingo Legend, which it's basically like a game version, and it's actually been a lot more helpful in like developing my vocabulary and like explaining stuff. And yeah. But I just, look, dude, the searching for a job just had me like big depressed. Omega depresso. So I fell off doing like all of that and like really a lot of other stuff, because yeah, when you live in a society that like that values you based on your productivity, being unemployed feels really fucking bad. And as much as I want to unlearn that, can't really do that. I try very hard to ignore it and unlearn it, but caught up with traveling. Yeah, YouTube gets fucking weird about shit too. I miss the old days of the internet, where it was where the weird little guys went and all the normal people weren't really on it. Those were good times. Because as soon as the normal people showed up, all the corporations were like, oh shit, there's profit here. So, anyway. Let's see. Need 2 of these. One. The old days of the internet really were something. Back in the forums days. Where I had to scavenge through the internet to find my music, and had to just kind of hope that some kind soul was there to translate something for me. Okay. I think I found my way into there long ago. I think one of my, I mean, obviously we all started out on Herzlide. God, that website was fucking great. And, yeah, I also distinctly remember a website called eNomine for the German impaired. And I was like, thank you, kind stranger, because I am a little bit German impaired. You found out a lot of cool things. Did they actually post in there, or did their like staff post in there? I think I wandered in there and I was like, I got nothing, and I just wandered back out. I had WoW forums to occupy me. My shuffle just brought up Dickatin. What a great song. Because we all love titties. Oh, he did? Okay. Yes. Correct. That is the correct take. And the internet only got worse because it got easier for people to do that. Like, back in my day, on a forum, you had to, like, you know, it was slowed down. So you usually had, like, an etiquette and, like, had to have something to say. And there were, like, some forums where I was just a resident and I posted nonsense a lot, but, like, most of the time on forums, it's like you were kind of encouraged to make a more thoughtful post. If you guys wonder why I'm bopping my head along to a song you can't hear, it's because it's in here. See what I mean? Yeah, I'm sad that you missed those, but I get it. It's okay. We'll both be back there next year. Whatever I just said, you missed it. Oh. Let me know when you're back, I guess. Okay, so I still need one of these. Let's get a bit. And you're back. Okay, I think I just said, like, yeah, we'll both have to, or we'll both be back next year. I am determined. And this costume will need to be done by September. So September onwards is gonna be craft some silly shit time. I'm gonna have to message and ask for Alex's hat size. Yeah. I'm definitely, like, I've already told husband, like, no, we're going back. We're probably gonna try to hit, like, a little bit of northern Germany and then, like, you know, end up back down in fucking Memmingen. But yeah, I want to go back. Okay. But yeah, I'm very determined to be back there for next year. Because it's just fun. Like, okay, I would love to see, like, the actual, like, regular production show, but, like, I don't know, events are so fun. And just, it's kind of nice to just have, like, a little less serious, a little more goofy. And I feel like, I don't know, a wider spread of songs. Show every week leading up. Look, if I can get over there for more than just Advent singing, I'll do it. And I feel like if my husband complains, I don't know. Anyway, future problem. I kind of want to cut these out and then just go ahead and try to get them on there so I can see what I'm working towards. It's one of the hardest things, like when I'm working on something that doesn't look like a thing for a really long time, is like the motivation just isn't there at all. Like, it's so hard to keep going, and that's why, like, the fucking, oh my god, the fucking wig. I'm gonna bitch about it for a long time, but because it was just misery, because it's like I'm just repeating this over and over, and I'm like, well, I really hope it doesn't look like shit when I'm done. Yeah. Yeah. It'd be fun to see some older stuff, but like I get why they don't play that. Like, that's fine. I get it. You guys are tired of it. But yeah, those set lists. I mean, I like every song, so it's like no matter what, I'm happy. Yeah, exactly. It's like okay, I guess it's working. Ugh, the other reason I'm kind of hesitating on the shin is like I might need to work on the skull 3D print model thingy sooner than later. But I was kind of wanting to hold off on the skulls because I want to, you know, I don't want to like print them and like commit to that skull for that piece and then like I go work on more 3D modeling stuff and I realize like a better way of doing something and then I want to redo the skull anyway because I've now learned something more. So that's kind of stalling me a little bit too, because as you can see in the reference image, got them knee skulls. There's a total of 9 skulls on this cosplay. Each knee, each glove, belt, and each shoulder. Oh, and then 2 on the axe. Although the one at the bottom of the axe, I don't know if it counts. Because, like, I mean, I guess it's still a skull. I'm just glad that I can cut this foam with my scissors instead of the fucking box cutter. Trying to keep like the stuff in the working space up here, but you know. God. I guess I could yap about like all the ideas I have for stuff to make for Advent singing next year. Because obviously, like, now that I have a much nicer printer, the ornaments are going to be much cooler. So, excited for that. And then, obviously, I need to put an end to that fucking This Is Deutsch hat thingy, although he wasn't wearing it, so I don't know. Maybe he ended it himself. But like, I don't know, part of my brain is like, wouldn't it be fun to make the hat, like, you know how there's the little like face on all the like tickets and everything? It's like, wouldn't it be fun to make that? Like, with the fucking candles on the head and shit? Like, I could do it, and then I'm like, oh fuck, that would be really annoying to lug around Germany. So that one might not be a good idea because it can't really fit nicely in a suitcase. But I could do it. I possess the skills. I could do it. So. And like, yeah, I can make like all the candles like detachable, and like I can make it collapse, but it would still have to be like a rigid, like kind of a hard hat. To like support the candles, and it's like, oh, that'd be annoying. And like, it was already annoying like transporting my big fluffy hat, which will probably come back, but yeah. Oh my god, and the big fluffy hat, I'm actually excited. I have a reason to like bust it out for something else, because yeah, I'm gonna be in a fucking electric cowboy pit, which like I'm gonna need to get in shape for that if I have any hope of surviving. But I was like, that is a place that is the correct vibe to bust out the hat. Yeah. See, he's difficult to get to. Oh, you know what? I need to switch. Okay. I have to like plug one earbud in and then like, or plug the other earbud in and then like wait for it to connect and then switch. But yeah. I hope everybody enjoyed them, and yeah, it's actually really cool like how much better I can make stuff now with just a different printer. Like, I'm proud of what I accomplished with those, given what I was making it on, because I was making it on like the most basic of 3D printers that like had no business doing anything remotely like that. Oh, my fucking cat. Can you guys hear the cat? Love them. Hell yeah. Oh, you know what? Did I ever show you the sleep token version? Like, I posted it on the social medias, but like, yeah. Dude, and I still can't believe they have the ornaments from the first time around. But yeah, the sleep token version, like, it's a little bit of an upgrade because I was able to print the, like, transparent section at the same time as the other thing because I have that ability now. And then, like, the sparkle plate, and, like, it's double-sided. And I, like, even... Here, let me see if I can get it. I put, like, you know, House Viridian embedded in there. Like, I worked very hard on this. And then, yeah, it's still the same, like, shitty fairy lights inside because that's just the easiest fucking whatever. But yeah. It's not, the light diffusion, not great, but like, I'm so pleased with this side, actually. But yeah. I only made like 4 of these, so very, very limited run of them. But yeah, it was fun to basically be able to take the lessons learned from the ice pressure ones and like adapt it to the new printer and like get to really like play with it. And yeah, I'm fucking obsessed with the sparkle plate. I have to print very, very slow, but like, it makes it look pretty when it's off too. Yeah, sparkles. So that's definitely going to be a part of, at the very minimum, it's going to be a part of the ornaments for next year. Which reminds me, let me see if this print has cooled enough that we can yank it out of there. It's still kind of warm. Oh, it came off. Okay, perfect. Okay. I got a little bit to clean up on it. We're just gonna get sidetracked. That's fine. As long as I'm working on stuff, it's fine. Okay. This is just like the little protective plate because, okay. So, that way. What are we working on? We're working on Death Knight shoes, but then I decided to pause to get this, Christmas gift out. There's a little bit of stringing and stuff. I need to go through and do maintenance and other stuff on my printer, but like I've just been like not right now for like a while, and yeah, before I start printing for the Death Knight, or rather for probably for the Demon Hunter for my friend, I'm going to, you know, go through and do all the maintenance that it wants. There we go. So that I'm gonna glue that on just so the child cannot get in there. But yeah, it's kind of loud. But look, I figure that that'll be like, you know, fun for a kid. Because my brother is influencing him, and the kid's very into cars. Yeah, it's actually like really well made. And then yeah, I just did multicolor. A little bit of stringing problems though. So like some little pokey bits here. I'll have to like sand that down. Because it's kind of awkward to get into. Anyway, yeah. Fun fact, this red on here is the red that I will be printing all of my stuff for the Death Knight in. Yeah. But yeah, because I gotta model and 3D print these runes so they look consistent with the rest of the glowing red stuff. I just happen to have this over here because this is what I used for making the measurements of like how long of a little LED noodle I needed for each one. I just like laid string in each one and then measured how long it was. So those are actual size runes. Someday. Those ones. Down there. Yeah. I can't wait to get to that part, but starting on shoes. Which, speaking of, let's fucking glue some shit on here. Okay. I've had the hot glue gun just fucking hanging out over here. Man, it always makes me sad, like, when I've had a couple streams where, like, you know, you guys don't get to hear the music, because, like, I'm just having a great time listening to Tausend Abend. Alright, I guess we'll start here. Which, I'm still confused how the fuck I managed to be paying attention and, like, listen to when this song debuted on the radio. Like, I remember finding that fucking radio stream, and then, like, for some reason I just forgot about its existence for, like, the rest of everything being released. Alright. You know what? We're gonna actually cut that. Oh, he's done doing that? Like forever and ever now? Was it something he did like every weekend or something? Forced to be done. Oh. Every third weekend. Oh. That's sad. Why was it forced? Was it just not popular, or like... Oh. The youth. Okay. Let's see. This piece actually needs to be longer? Or does this go all the way? Let's just glue that on there. Yeah. Dude, I've like told people a few times about like last year where he put the mic up to me and I'm like, I hope I know the fucking words. And I tell everybody that I turned to you afterwards and I was like, did I say the right words? And like I'm still not totally convinced I did, but if it sounded right enough, whatever. So I was like, I wasn't prepared for this test. I just shout the lyrics in my car where nobody knows if I'm right or wrong. Yeah, exactly. It's like I knew what the lyrics were literally like 3 seconds ago. Okay, I'm just gonna glue press this down. I might need to recut that bottom one. Wow. That's annoying. Yeah, it's time to get cranking. I'm already like scared of the time crunch. Because during my unemployed time, I wanted to get more stuff done, but like, I was depressed, so I wasn't getting fucking anything done. Website should be end of January. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, if you want more eyeballs helping with proofreading, I'm down to read things and point out typos or anything like that if you guys want. But I'm gonna end up doing that anyway. I'm gonna end up reading through all of it anyway. Okay, so I need to like recut this piece because... Oh wait, no I don't. Okay. 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 But I'm very excited for you and your whole little team getting that done because I know you've been working on it a very long time. And just in case anyone's curious why I'm assembling it this way. The nice thing is, once you put Warbler on this, it kind of blends all the seams together automatically, so you don't have to do a lot of seam work. Gotten lost in the live pages? Yeah. I'm sure those are a lot more fun. 269 full set lists. Damn. 30 partially known and 117 unknown. Are those from like early 2000s, I'm guessing? Oh. There's unknown set list from this year? How? Just people not, like, saying anything? Oh, just like, yeah, fans not updating. So, you'd have to go to the official source. Oh, yeah, festivals. Man, I got spoiled. The, Sleep Token Discord, like, people are fucking on it for reporting set lists. It was actually a really fun, like, event for us on the first night of the tour. Like, everybody who wasn't there was just in Discord, like, live reacting to people that were there in person, just like sending a song name, like just, you know, sending a quick like song name in Discord and sending it all to us as it started. Names 2 songs onto the others. Yeah. But yeah. The Sleep Token fandom's fucking wild, honestly. Alright. So, I need the shoe now for this part. Crowd were, yeah. I've never been to a festival, but like I can get it because like there's a lot of bands that like I would be that person that's like just kind of shrugging like, look dude, I don't have that much energy, I gotta save it, especially when I've been sitting my ass out front all day. Like for the opener for Sleep Token, I'm like, bro, I'm trying. Okay. Now is the part that's not gonna be great for you guys to see, because hello, this is my giant shoe. So I need to, I guess I'll be showing you guys, because like they are asymmetric, so yeah, because I need to make sure it's lined up like visual center here, because like actual center doesn't mean fucking anything. So okay, I just did a little like nail mark for where center is. Oh dude, these shoes are actually so easy to walk in. And like I dare say they're gonna be more fucking comfortable than my hunter shoes were. Like I was wearing flat shoes in the priest, so nothing's gonna be that, but yeah, like they're really easy to walk in, and they make me 5'11", and then like with the little bit of like poofy hair, I'm going to be convincingly 6 feet tall. I'm so excited. So. Which way did I want this facing? That way. Let's see, so this is the outside. Actually, let's figure out the placement on this side first. And then I'll measure it and match it. Send a preview. Oh shit. Okay, let me glue this down and then I'm gonna peek. We're getting there. Right now it looks kind of ugly because there's like seams here, but like the Warbler like will cover it all and look nice. Okay. Quick peek. Where's my mouse? Oh, it's on the other side of the shoe. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Oh god. Professional streamer. Oh, go away, Discord nonsense. Ooh. That's very cool. Oh. How did you... I guess... My question is, how did you know where that was taken? Like... How did you know, like, where that picture was from? Like, I'm impressed. Okay, so let's see. We did about inch and a smidge away. Yeah. Should probably just grab the fucking Sharpie. Ah. So, this way. Oh, it was on the Polaroid. Okay. I don't think the music video is available for me yet. Like, I checked YouTube recently and I don't think I saw it yet, but someday they'll remember I exist over here. Oh, dude, that'd be... You're the fucking best. Sometimes it's rough being over here. Actually, especially this year, it's really fucking rough being here. Everything is just getting so much worse and more expensive. That's like... And unfortunately, our fuckery is affecting everybody else too. So. Yeah. It's a horrible time to be a thinking, empathetic person. It's black on black foam, but you can see where I'm going with this. we're doing we're doing something over here. Yeah. God. It's it's fucking rough, like the constant struggle between like I would like to be informed about things that are happening in the world, but a person can only handle so much. Yeah. I think I'm gonna wait until I get the other one on the other side to make sure the pointy ends, they kiss. Okay. Now I measure the distance from this corner up. So I should use a better ruler. Okay, so 2 and just under a half. Oh, yes. Dude, you're the fucking best. I should whine more to you. That's not the mustard, or the measurement was. Yeah. Yeah. New Diablo Paladin. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and the other thing the Warbler's gonna do is cover up all these hot glue crimes I'm committing. But yeah, see what I mean? I just need them to like point at each other. So at the end of the day, they just kind of like this. Hot glue spider webs. Okay, let's see. Distance to next spike. It's right there. Ooh. Shuffle just brought on the K-pop Demon Hunter song that makes me cry. Which, like, look, I'm sure, like, everybody has talked about that to fucking death already, so I'm not gonna give my take, but, like, I did not expect it to be that fucking good. I was, like, genuinely like, what the fuck just happened? Oh, dude. It's, like, the timing in the movie and, like, the words of the song, it's, oh, and just, you know, because I have to say which song it is, it's, What It Sounds Like. Yeah. Like, the point in the movie that it is at, and, like, the whole story and, like, everything, yeah, just sobbing. And I'm like, I thought this was a fun kids movie. And I'm just sitting there, fucking 33-year-old lady alone on my couch, crying. And it was just like, that's funny. In retrospect, but yeah. It's really good. And it was like, what the fuck? That's what happens when people just, like, leave the artists to do their thing. It's like, oh, they got me. Alright. It's visually, if you haven't watched it yet, do watch it. It was ridiculously good. Yeah, just crazy good. And I went into it with, like, alright, yeah, my friends are fucking weebs, like, of course they're watching something called K-pop Demon Hunters, like, whatever. And then it was just like, right in the feels. And yeah, just genuinely good movie. But, like, just for, I could write a whole fucking paper on it, but, like, it's just, one of the main things I came away from it, like, thinking is, they were showing women in, like, ways that other pieces of media just don't. Like, the women were allowed to be, like, fully complex characters and, like, you know, not look perfect and presentable at every moment, you know. There were a lot of times where, like, they got the same kind of, like, ridiculous animation where they look, like, really goofy. And I'm sure you've seen some of the GIFs of it. But, like, that's, like, really unusual for, like, female characters in anything to be allowed to, you know, be anything other than perfectly pretty and presentable. And it was just like, oh, shit. They get to be fully deep, complex characters, not just, oh my god, so, quick side tangent. When we were watching, Naruto, I pointed out to my husband, like, I called a character's death because they introduced a female character that was pregnant just before he was leaving on a mission. I'm like, he's gonna die. And he was like, obviously he had already seen it, so he knew, and he was like, how did you, like, what? Why? I'm like, no, because they introduced the woman to be sad. That's her purpose. That is her entire narrative purpose, is to be sad when he's dead. Because the men aren't allowed to be sad when he's dead. They can only be angry. And now that I pointed that out, he sees it, like, so many different, like, shows and movies and stuff. It's like, oh, there's the woman to be sad. Yeah. That was just really funny. 'Cause yeah, I fucking called it like instantly as soon as that little scene happened. I'm like, yeah, that guy's turbo dead. I still gotta go look up, like... Yeah. I gotta go look up some more Legion tank ability, like, tank boss abilities. Because I'm gonna do all my weathering, like, or at least some of the weathering, like, references to specific bosses. So far the only one that, like, jumped to my mind when I was thinking about that was Fell Claws from Kill Jaden. Because I died to that one a lot, actually. Because, like, healers would just check out between Fell Claw 4 and 5. And I just hit the ground. Even after, like, I'd pop Purgatory on one, and then next round it'd be like, alright, and I'm dead. Alright, so there we have the little, like, tiger stripes. It's gonna look a lot better when you can't see this under here. Because that makes it look like it's off center. But, yeah, you can kind of see how it's supposed to look. It's kind of ugly right now. Because this is, like, the inside that's gonna get just, like, Worbla. But yeah, it's going to look very good on the back of my shoot. Hang on, let me see if I can try to shove this thing under the camera. So yeah, that's where it's going. Ta-da! Hell yeah. Okay. I am happy with that. So I can proceed to repeat it on the other one. But first, we're going to do this one. Which, oh my god, there's hair stuck to it. It's like static. Okay, so this one was going to be more complicated cutting it out because I needed to add length on here. I should put the mouse like over here somewhere. There we go. Yeah, because I think I need to extend this on both sides. Let me just draw some arrows to remind myself when tracing to just make that longer. Because yeah. That's going along the bottom there. And then the top piece is where the spikes go, which is what those circles are. But also I have to do the like darting thing to get it to fold over. Like I could probably like cover it in Worbla and then just like stretch it over, but why? I'll fix the seams later. If they're still visible. Okay. Oh, my water bottle was so far away. I looked at it and I was like, I haven't touched that in like, well, Stream says it's been going for an hour and a half, so like 2 hours. Water is good. Especially when you live in a fucking desert. Okay, and then I also needed to expand these lines a little bit. I think. I can't sing along to my songs because you guys will actually hear me because there's no music playing for you. And I'm not gonna make any of us suffer like that. Yeah, I think I'll expand a little on that side. So it'll be the inside. The song is Nimer by Asp. It's really good. And it's just really fun to sing along to. Because it's like slow enough and like clearly pronounced enough that I can sing along. It's also just a really fun song to like bellow in the car. Sing it as loud as you can. Alright, I need a bigger piece of foam for this. Because I actually should probably not do that. Cut that. I'm sleepy. Although I did, like, sleep in today. But I have to work tomorrow. The only thing worse than not having a job, or well, the only thing worse than having a job is not having a job. They're both bad. Alright. I wish this was like, you know, the olden days where, like, rich people just had a pet artist. And, like, I would love to just be somebody's pet artist. And they could just be like, hey, look my little pet artist made today. Isn't she so weird? And just be like, yeah. 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 It's hard to want to. But as I am unfortunately planning on continuing to exist, I do need to go to work because the money is required for that existence. Yeah. Okay, you need to scoot over there. And that needs to scoot over there. Oh, but at least I mean, you know what? You've been having a rough time, so like no is valid. Ads coming soon. Can I snooze it? Yeah. Ads are snoozed for 5 minutes. Nice. Yeah, you've been going through it, so you deserve, if you can afford it, if you have the option, like, yeah, just nah. Nah, it's fine. I'm just doing like, oh, you guys can't really see, but like I'm doing a little bit extra here. Just because my measurements ended up weird and I didn't feel like redoing my pattern. It's just like, fuck it. I'll just do it live. Just fuck it. Oh, as the table says, do it live. That is why I painted this on here. Yeah, that was really nice of him to do that for you, and I think it is very well deserved on your part. Because I think a whole lot of people are just, you know, hoping you feel better, myself included, because we have all gone through some shit. So we totally understand. It's like one of those things you just gotta hold on and deal with it. And eventually it'll be okay. Even if it's not okay for a while. Oh, dude. The fucking whiplash I got. That is funny. The whiplash I got with this fucking job that I ended up getting, though, because initially they declined me, and like that was brutal, because part of ADHD is like rejection sensitivity, or yeah, I think rejection sensitivity dysphoria, basically like rejection feels like literal, like, physical pain. And so it's hard to, like, recognize that and, like, fight against, you know, the part of my brain that is, like, just magnifying it way more. But also combined with the fact that, like, this whole year I've been, like, working from home and I've felt, like, professionally, like, kind of useless, and then just getting, like, absolutely brutalized by, like, rejection after rejection, or like a couple of the interviews I did, the position just went away because our government is a shit show, and like everybody's expecting like economic downturn, so like there's been a lot of question marks, and then it's like, actually we're not hiring anyone. But yeah, the recruiters though for this position, like the reason for the rejection was like kind of a flimsy reason, and the recruiters that I was working with like have a good relationship with these this company, and they also got a reference from the VP of IT at my previous position, because they've known him for like 20 years. And, like, I worked a little bit with him doing some stuff, so he vouched for me. So, like, they were willing to, like, push back, and, like, I guess I was better on the second interview. Because I went into it and I'm like, they've already rejected me once, like, whatever. At this point, like, whatever. And, yeah, they are paying me money to fix computers now. But yeah. Yeah. That is nice. Not having that affliction. 'Cause, yeah, dude, it's fucking brutal. Like, I don't know. I have a lot of very complex, like, social anxiety, and it's really fucking funny. 'Cause, like, I cosplay. I get my ass up on a stage. Like, sometimes with the ass out. And, like, it's like, what do you mean social anxiety? It's like, oh no, I can do that, but you put normal me in a situation where I have to, initiate any kind of conflict, and I fall apart. Or, like, any kind of rejection or anything, it's like, I fall apart. Oh, let's see, I'm gonna do that to try to remind myself where that goes. Okay, so that's that piece. But yeah, that was quite the whiplash going from, because, like, the time period between rejection and, like, actually maybe, was like a week, a little more than a week, and I was, like, really fucking depressed for those couple of days. Like, I didn't do anything on the cosplay, I just gave myself space to, like, just work on WoW and just lay around and just feel like shit, because it's like, yeah, like, what the fuck do I do? But the other thing I'm going to do is go ahead and get my certification, that I like started studying for that, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that because I would rather have that, like, whatever happens with this position, obviously I would like to stay there for a long time. I want to be with the company for a long time. I want consistency. I was hoping that would be the case with my previous position, but then we shut down my location and it was like, well, shit. Yeah. But yeah, I want to be with the company for a while, but I'm not going to trust that that is going to just happen here. So I'm going to get that certification, and I'm also, I don't know. The other thing I have thought about to give me some hope, so my husband might actually be able to obtain German citizenship, because he actually has, like, his grandparents, I think his grandpa on that side, both sets of his grandparents are German. Like, both maternal and paternal. Paternal grandma, I think, still lives there. Like, they don't talk a lot. Like, there's a lot of complicated family history. But, you know. I'm gonna see if I can help him pursue a German citizenship, just in case some fuckery happens over here. Cause, like, honestly, so he does, like, trail work, and, like, he's really good at doing, like, building hiking trails, maintaining hiking trails, and evaluating, like, their sustainability and, like, you know, all the different conditions in which trails can be maintained when, you know, it's just not going to work, and all that different, like, more academic level stuff than, like, his position really calls for. It's his basically special interest. So anyway, I'm just like, you know what German people fucking love? It's fucking hiking. So I think he could find a spot, as long as I can make myself. And, like, the other thing is, I would almost want to pursue, like, teaching over there, but then again, I don't know if teaching's a good idea with the current state of AI. But, like, I would actually love to be a teacher. But not in this country. How does he feel about like, the idea of potentially moving to Germany? I mean, I've pushed it a lot. So he's kind of at a maybe, and it's like we would be giving up a lot, but I just, yeah, he's the one that's very, like, to be fair, neither of us have ever lived, like, we live maybe 10 miles from where he grew up. Like, he has been in this area his entire life, so it's scary. Change is scary. I haven't moved out of this state ever, but, like, I don't know, I really liked being over in Germany, like, and just, like, the, I don't know, just the despair here is, like, a lot. There's just ambient despair everywhere you go, and, like, the food is just all, like, trying to kill me. And it sucks, because, like, everything in a grocery store over there is so much better. Everything. Like, even buying the junk food over there, it was so much better. And, like, because I haven't been brave enough to, like, test my boundaries on, like, whether I'm actually sensitive to gluten or I'm just sensitive to gluten in this country, because some people with similar, like, concerns as me have, like, eaten stuff and but yeah, like, in Europe, not as bad, basically. Hopefully the ad has already started and I'll keep an eye on it. But yeah. Our food industry was bad, and it's only gotten worse. And that's impressive, honestly. Yeah, it's really bad. And basically, yeah, they did a lot of damage to our already weak system over here. And it's hard to have hope for, like, things getting better. Because we just have so many problems, and, like, we elected, like, an even fucking bigger problem. And it just, instead of making any progress on the problems we had, we just created so many more. And it's just like, alright. My levels of hope were already low, but, like, fuck. Yeah. Hopefully the ad is done now. Or maybe my warnings for ads are just, like, desynced. So hopefully you heard some of that. Oh, also, concert tickets are actually, like, fucking reasonable over there, because I'm sure there's some kind of regulatory agency that is making sure that whatever the fuck the situation is here with, like, Ticketmaster and AXS doesn't happen over there. Yeah, because it's super fucked up over here. Like, oh my god, okay, you got it all? Yeah. Dude, the situation with Ticketmaster and AXS over here is so fucked up, and I've ranted about it so many times. But, like, yeah, the fact that basically I got in with a pre-sale code, and the good seats were all just labeled, like, AXS Premium. And it was just, we know these are good seats, and this is going to be a very in-demand show, so pay us more money. That was literally it. And it was just like, wow. Like, I mean, they also are, there's a lot of lawsuits happening, because they've basically, they withhold tickets and sell them directly to, like, scalpers, or, like, work with the, like, third-party things to charge ridiculous amounts, and there's lawsuits going on for that. But on top of that, the official ticket sale for a good seat, they just tripled the price because they can. Like, literally, you don't get anything extra. You don't get, like, early entry. There's no perks. It's just, this is a good seat. Pay us more money. And that is still just mind-blowing to me. And, like, oh, and the fact that, like, I got kicked out and, like, labeled a bot because I kept going back and forth because I was really confused. Because I was clicking on a seat and it said $56. And I was like, why is it when it says $56 and then I click to go through and then it turns into $100? And I'm like, did I select two? I was trying to select just one, and I, like, went back and forth a couple times, and it kicked me out because it thought I was a bot. But no, it was just adding that many fees. It was just like $50 in fees. And that was for, like, the nosebleeds, like, way up. That's what I ended up buying for the Sleep Token concert in LA. I ended up in the pit anyway, but I was also in the pit, standing in front of someone who paid $1,000 to be there. And I felt bad, but I was also not going to let him in front of me because he was taller than I am. Yeah. It was just, it's insane. Like, yeah, just absolutely insane. I told my friend that I went to the Philadelphia show with, like, you know what? Next time we feel like seeing them, we should just go to fucking Europe and go to a couple of dates. And people did that for, like, the Taylor Swift tour. It was cheaper to fly to Europe and go to the concert there. And it's just, it's horrendous. And our fucking politicians are being paid off by these companies, so, like, can't do anything there. And then, like, now we have so many more problems that, like, God, yeah, it's gonna take forever to unfuck a lot of this. And, like, I don't even know if it will. I'm sure, like, consumer protections and, like, monopoly protections and, like, so the main reason a lot of that shit happens over here is because they own the venues. So they bought up all the venues. And so all the venues are, because, like, yeah, they bought up all the venues. So they own all the venues. So all the venues, when they're selling tickets, have to sell them through, you know, Ticketmaster or AXS. That's basically the two options. They have bought up, like, almost every big venue in the entire country. So you have to use one of those services. And basically, like, what are you going to do? Not go? And they do this because they can. It's basically all just fuck it because we can. Yeah, and, like, only smaller artists and smaller things where you buy, like, the tickets directly through the artist or through, like, the smaller venue, like, aren't that ridiculous. But I've noticed those prices going up too because, like, of course, you know, the market value for a ticket is getting cranked up. Oh, and we also just made it more expensive for European artists to come over here, so they have to charge a little more. It's just, our bullshit has layers and layers and layers. Do I need to extend this even more? Over there, I feel like there's maybe enough venues and stuff that you guys won't run into that. How the fuck did that happen? Oh, because I edited on that side and not the other one. Oops. I might need to recut this one. Because, yeah, I need to add that on that side too. Yeah. Okay. That's annoying. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's more venue options. So, like, if a venue is pulling that kind of shit, they, like, would, you know, have people not going there. Yeah. That's what I assume. But yeah, I don't really know, but oh, and a lot of our concert venues are all like sports places too. I don't know if that's the same thing over there. So basically all of this shit is happening with sports tickets too. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned it before, but like the other really fucked up thing is, so say you buy a ticket, and then in my case, I was able to buy a better ticket. So I want to use the, you know, ticket provider's method for reselling the ticket, because that's the only way that's like enabled, because you can't do transfers because they're trying to prevent scalping, they say. But the fucking thing, so alright, so I have bought a ticket, I no longer need this ticket, so I sell it. The person who buys it from me buys it for what I paid plus fees. And then I don't get my money until after the event has happened. So they have my money and they have their money. And they've collected fees on the same ticket twice. Yeah, that like $50 in fees. It's fucked. It's so bad. Cause like, I was actually like thinking about it, and I was like, oh man, if, you know, I don't get a job soon, maybe I have to sell that ticket to the Electric Callboy concert. And then I'm like, wait a second, I wouldn't get my money back immediately anyway. I wouldn't get my money back till April. That money's fucking gone, so I guess I'm just gonna keep it. Yeah, that's just, I think that part is super insane as well, because it's like, how is that legal for them to just keep your money when they already have like somebody else's money? Like, and they're, you know, they're just like earning interest on it, and like, you know, it's good for the business to be just holding on to that money, to everyone else's detriment. Just fucking insane. At least I cut that part out right. Yay. Eventim. Yeah. For fan-to-fan tickets, yeah. That's not too bad. Like, I understand they need to charge something, but like, they're probably also not holding the money. Are they? Do they immediately like pay for the whatever? or pay you out once somebody else buys the ticket, or I would assume so, because yeah, holding money is ridiculous. Cosplay is going. I need to recut out this piece because I did a dumb. So I gotta drag my foam back over here and up onto this table. And we're just gonna have some foam ASMR. Actually, I want to cut from this side. Oh wait, I should cut this one too. The real challenge is going to be me remembering what the fuck I did when I go to do this for the other shoe. So, good luck, future me. Oh wait, let me do like that too, so I know which one's which. Ticket arrives to the buyer. 2 days. Yeah. That's how it should work. That's how you would expect it to fucking work in any civilized place. Oh. Just fucking insane. I'm gonna do something for myself. We do this side needs to be bigger, and then yeah, this side needs to be bigger. That way. Okay. Not that one. Maybe I'll do it this way. Save some space. Oh. I do want to keep playing with my house in WoW. But I don't know, I kinda need more rooms before I decide what I'm doing with my house in WoW. I have an idea. But yeah. I also need to work on my horde house. Anyway, in happy news, you guys excited for whatever version of Christmas you celebrate? I don't know. It's so funny, like, Christmas is like 0% religious for me, so I like forget that it's, you know, a religious holiday. It's just a silly fun time. Because like all the parts of Christmas that I think of and remember are like the like pagan-y parts. And like I'm down for the, you know, gift exchange and just silliness. Prepared for a silly fun time? I'm still trying to figure out fucking plans with my family, because they're a shit show. I'll prep tell ya. So, yeah, my brother just got married like a little bit ago. They've been together for I think like a year and a half. But anyway, they so like the situation with my mom is like fucked up. So I was like talking to my brother. I'm like, okay, what the fuck are we doing for Christmas then? Like, and he's like, well, you can, you know, join us for my wife's family. And I'm like, okay, that's gonna be kind of awkward, but okay, I'm down. Like we met her family at the gender reveal for the baby she's expecting, and it was like, I think they're great. So it's like, all right, fine, it's cool with me. But it's gonna be weird because like I'm just socially awkward and like overthinking it. But I've 3D printed a bunch of like Christmas ornaments to give to people as gifts. So I will have stuff for everyone. But yeah, I was like, it feels weird to like just tag along to that kind of thing. But anyway, and I've got good funny gifts for my dad, and also like some computers for him as well. And yeah, my in-laws are very kind and understanding, and this year they were like, hey, we know Emma's been struggling to find a job, don't need to worry about gifts for us, but like I still made some stuff for them. Because I do have filament and a nice 3D printer. This is for Blizzcon, yes. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure like showing up with gifts like will smooth over just about anything, so. Honestly, like that was half of the motivation for like making all those ornaments for the first Advent singing. Was like, I need to go like not just hide. How's my house coming along in WoW? I haven't done a whole lot. I've got like a corner I started for like the kitchen in my alliance house and like trying to make that cute. But I need more room budget to do the stuff I want to do. Oh, if you haven't been in my house in a while, I did make a very cool like druid bathroom, bath/shower. I don't think it was there when you stopped by. I was just still working on the other room. Which, that other room is done now, I think. But, or well, it's done for now. The additional room budget is going to be spent there. I'll need more rugs. But I'm also like, I got kind of discouraged with the stuff that I wanted to unlock that had garrison resources attached to it, and like I've just been stuck in like my garrison trying to build that up, and like I don't want to be in my garrison in the year fucking 2025. So that's a little bit demotivating as well. But yeah, it's an alliance specific rep, and it is... That means that I have to get garrison resources on the character with reputation because they're not transferable for some fucking reason. I am of the opinion that anything that comes from Warlords of Draenor rep should be bought with Apexis crystals. Because I have 260,000 of those. And they're account wide. So, yeah. Okay. I am only playing Alliance because I can play my original Night Elf Druid, who is almost 20 literal years old. And it's really fun to, you know, be talking to youngins at a convention and be like, my Night Elf Druid is older than you. Like, just, yeah. Oh my god, I just realized I didn't switch over to multi-chat. I hope nobody was talking on the YouTube chat. Oh, there was somebody on the YouTube chat a while ago. I am the worst streamer. I think it was a 10-year-old kid though, so nothing lost. YouTube has like the children. Because their parents are all like, that's fine. It's like, oh my god, yeah. Please monitor what your child is doing on the internet. Because they should not be in live streams. Especially like going around telling people that they're 10 fucking years old. Oh, because there's gonna be people that are gonna be weird about it. But hopefully that child, one thing I told them last stream when I was conversing with the child, I was just like, hey, if anybody on the internet, after you tell them you're 10 years old, is like, you know, a little too friendly, don't talk to them. Everybody should regard you as a child as soon as you say that. Okay? It's like, anybody treating you differently is the problem. Okay, I shouldn't have glued that down. This isn't fitting right. Why is it not fitting right? What I can do... I'm gonna just tape this up. And if this doesn't work, we're gonna do the Warbler and just fucking stretch it over. Oh, you won't be going? That sucks. I mean, you could like ghost the con a little bit. And yeah, watching the cosplay contest is good enough. I'm not gonna win any awards, but I'll be there. The competition at Blizzcon is just insane, so it's not a place that I expect to actually compete. Yeah, I do. But the competition at BlizzCon is just insane. Okay, let's just trim this a little bit because I don't know why. Yes, I am building that axe. Yeah, and the axe. So my reference picture has the lights turned off on it, but the inside of the mouth for the top of the axe is all lit up and has like smoke coming out of it, so I will be doing that as well. Okay. Okay, off to bed. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for talking. Hope you sleep well. Hope you feel better. Yes, I will let you know my thoughts once I have consumed the content. Alright. This is not on the stream, I am aware of that. But I gotta make sure this shit's gonna fucking work. I think it'll work. But I'm gonna have to just kind of like yank it around a little bit more. Okay. So we're gonna have to really let it bond. Oh yeah, pro tip. If you've got hot glue already down on something and you need to heat it back up, you can just like rub the tip of the hot glue gun on there and reactivate it a little bit. I do that a lot. Ooh, ah. That's hot. There's a reason why I have that thing set to... Oh, it is on high. I should probably have that on low. Right now it's in lava mode. For this kind of stuff, I usually try to keep it in low. But maybe now that I'm, like, doing all this ridiculous yanking stuff. My music has decided we're listening to a bunch of oomph. Such a shame that the lead singer became a fucking conspiracy theorist. We lost him to the insane shit in 2020. Like, he was already like not doing well. Like, he had a few posts before then that were like, bro, you got some issues that are popping up here. You should probably do something about that. And yeah, his answer was to become a weirdo conspiracy theorist. And then promptly Like, well, yeah, the band, the other two guys in the band basically were like, ah, no, you're out. We're not putting up with this. Yeah. Very sad. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to fix that with the Warbler layer. I'm trying to keep it a little bit on stream so you guys can see what I'm doing, but I am struggling. What did I just knock over? Oh, that's fine. I should probably think about heading to bed soon. I just wanted to get one of these shoesies glued together. Yeah, I'll end up fixing that in the Warbler phase. Nothing like some high stakes hot glue. Just like trying to press stuff together. Okay. Now I gotta just press this together without my fingers in the hot glue. Very, very carefully. We're gonna call that good enough. what? Is the, okay. The lo-fi stuff is still going on in the background. Yeah, I'll fix that with Warbler. These are the front of my shoes, which, this is the back of the shoe. I'll grab the shoe here in a second to show you. I'm just fighting. Mostly because I have it right here. Because I need to be a large orc woman. And I am not normally very large. So, 7-inch platforms. That goes on the front. The back one looks a little bit better because that's, yeah. That's where we're going. Yeah. I'm going to be, so, oh yeah, and here's what I drew up for the idea of how the shoes are going to look. So that should be the final look. But yeah, I'll be 5'11" with the shoes on. There might be room in there for like lifts as well. We'll see if I feel like doing that. And then like, I'm not actually thinking I'm gonna do the helmet, so, and if I do, I'm gonna do like a faceplate version. But yeah, the wig will add some like volume up top too, so I will be very convincingly like 6 feet tall. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna come up from this side. Oh yeah, and those shoes are actually like surprisingly comfortable. I put them on and went for a walk around the neighborhood. It was, yeah, it was really easy to walk in. Alright, now that I've solved that, where's the piece? Oh no. Where's the other actual piece? There's this one. But I need the other down parts. Did I toss them over there? When you have a pile of foam in front of you, it all just kind of starts to look the same. So that's one part of it. There should be another piece like this. I guess I should probably start like throwing them down there. The pieces that are too small to be of use. Did I not cut it out yet? There, I did not cut it out yet. Okay. So that should connect up there. Yes. Good. The curve on the toe is just really, really annoying. Is it that other piece? That might be too short. And that's that piece. All right. We'll use this. I'm going to just use this pattern piece to make sure it is more than long enough. You know, it's weird that I can have a playlist that has 41 hours of music on it and hear the same song twice in a day while on shuffle. It's like coincidence, but like still. That's good enough. Actually, I'll wait to trim that. Hell yeah. You can kind of see what the front's supposed to be. And then like this foam stage also like doesn't look great, but it's like getting there. And I'm very excited to get Warbler on these because that's when it's gonna like, you know, look like the thing. And I think that's when it's gonna get some spikes on the front too. Yeah, and it's going to get like a little like circle thingy here. To help fill this space. Yeah. Those are too bulky. I should just cut it with this. There we go. Now I just have to do that again on the other side. So like, here's the outside of each piece. So yeah, there's a little circle there and some spikes on the front. But yeah. Do that to the other two shoe pieces tomorrow. And then, warbler them. Yeah. I gotta clean up my desk, but I should go to bed because I am sleepy. And I have work tomorrow. I am very fortunate, but also, obviously, nobody enjoys work. So. me make sure I got all my pattern pieces too. Let's clean some of this up. Oh yeah, I've got my little paper cone for my spike. I don't think the spikes are going to be that big. I think that's excessive. But the vision. Table's a mess. Anyway, yeah, I'll probably try to stream tomorrow. I might need to wrap Christmas gifts, but we'll see. Alright. Make sure I got all my pattern pieces though. That's trash. That's trash. Trying to identify what is pattern piece and what is trash is hard. Especially when I've just been like doing the chaotic work thing. Alright, so this is toe armor. This is also toe armor. And this is toe armor. So I think that's all of those pieces. And then, okay, toe armor there. Are those my pattern pieces for this? So here's that. So it must be those pieces. By process of elimination. It must be those little pieces are the heel armor. So it goes like this. And that goes on one of the sides. There should be a triangle somewhere. Did I throw away the triangle? Oh, there it is. So that goes there, that goes there. And then there's just one of those. And one of those. Okay. So that means these are trash. I'm pretty sure. So that's one half of that. And this goes on that side. Yep, okay. I found all my pattern pieces. Yay. So, anyway, thank you everybody who stopped by or hung out. Appreciate all of you. And yeah. More soon, TM.